I think I can finally give my opinion on this game. Hi everybody. As you have noticed, my channel has recently been covered in Disgaea, and this will be the last video on this particular game, at least for a long time. As most of you have noticed, this series is a big deal for me, especially the first one. For 15 years I've been playing this particular title on and off, so naturally Disgaea 1 Complete was a very big deal for me. I will give you my thoughts on this game and certain things that I've noticed. This is not a review. I was thinking about it, but there's already a bunch of those videos on YouTube that already bury my Disgaea videos as it is. Also, there are spoilers, so you have been warned. This series is my favorite strategy RPG. I'm still fascinated that you can level past 99 into the thousands. Also, it's an anime game, which seems to be the only type of anime I've been seeing lately. You know, rather play it than watch it. Visually, the game has been redone from the ground up stage-wise. Most of the character sprites are taken from Disgaea 4, D2, and 5, but that's to be expected. Compared to the other Disgaea games, this one is very simple. Jumping from this game's mechanics to 5 is jarring. An article mentioned that the gameplay is almost archaic, and I have to agree, in today's RPGs this is simple. While we're on the sprites topic, I do love Marjorie in HD. Man, look at that. They were very generous with her looks in this game. She is adorable. They even gave her a voice too. I didn't really notice it until now, but the music is remastered, in a sense. At first I thought they were using the arranged album tracks, but no. Some, if not all, songs are different, but at the same time, similar. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. I know this is asking too much, but Tsunami Bomb would have been awesome to hear again. Seems like that'll always be a PS2 thing. There is one gripe, before I get to the bad part, that I want to address. Etna's new VA. I know this is an 11-year-old complaint, but Etna's English VA wasn't that great past the PS2. The original had more emotion when it counted. This new VA always seems like Etna never gets emotional or cares. It really does bother me. Here's what I mean.
Bring me something more fitting for my first task as Overlord! I refuse. It may seem ridiculous to you, but it's important to him. This is a perfect way to begin your rule as Overlord. And if you don't do it, I'm never gonna accept you as the Overlord. What are you getting so mad for? It's not like you. Answer me. Will you do it or not? Ugh. Fine, I'll do it. Bring me something more fitting for my first task as Overlord. I refuse. It may seem ridiculous to you, but it's important to him. This is a perfect way to begin your rule as Overlord. And if you don't do it, I'm never going to accept you as the Overlord. What are you getting so mad for? It's not like you. Answer me. Will you do it or not? Ugh. Fine, I'll do it.
Makes no sense whatsoever. She only did what was right.
Don't you dare lay a finger on her! You'll be sorry if you do! Vaughn! Why?
It makes no sense whatsoever. She only did what was right.
Don't you dare lay a finger on her. You'll be sorry if you do. Flan, why?
The redone lines now have less of an impact on the story. There's less feeling to it, and in some cases, like the Aramis scene, totally misses the opportunity for character growth. For some reason, the Red Moon English song has been removed, which is just as good as the Japanese one. Also, My Comrade is no longer instrumental. Why these changes? I don't get it. There's this thing I call skating that happens often. It only happens in the Castle of Lahal and Etna. It was also pointed out that you can get stuck behind Zami. This actually has always been in the game, just on the opposite side. Weird. Also, when the game is undocked on the Switch, there's a faint line in the Dark Assembly menu. It's only an undocked issue, because that line is not present when playing on a TV screen. So this is what you guys might consider the good part. I'm gonna voice my complaints on this game. And since the beginning of this announcement of this game, I've asked NIS to change it from Disgaea 1 Complete to Disgaea Refine. But recently, any suggestions or comments or even praise seems to fall on deaf ears. Like, they don't really respond to the fans anymore. But anyways, Japan called this game Disgaea 1 Refine for a reason. And I'm about to tell you why. For some reason, Vire's Adonic Fury audio was just overlapped on itself 4 times, giving you this terrible audio.
Ha! Touché!
The PS2 didn't have this issue. Why on the remaster? This game, as much as I love it, is a rushed modified port. Aside from a few new characters, all sprites from this game are cut and paste from past Disgaea games. Some monsters in the game have even been removed so they can add previous HD sprites. All the glitches from the past games, they're here too. I learned this when an item got in pre-air were countering each other about like 9 times and the game crashed out of nowhere. I heard this glitch has been there since the PS2 version. Speaking of characters, there is a huge lack of them here. Besides the main cast, you only get Asagi, Plenaire, Adele, Rosalind, and Zeta. All are silent and all are monster types, except Plenaire. For some reason, Asagi can't use magic. I don't know why, but whatever, I guess. Plenaire kept her Usagi drop, but that's just Etna's Prinny raid. I really dislike that none of them can speak, aside from Plenaire, who has always remained silent. It takes away from the action. Here's what I mean. Check out Adele's special move. Now here's the same move in Disgaea D2. I couldn't get my PS3 to work on my capture card, so this video is from Print Laharl. Link is in the description, check out his channel.
This'll do it. I will win. Take this. That's my style. Of course.
Even Disgaea 5 gave Adele a voice, although it's mostly just grunts and gagging, but still they gave him a voice. Again, NIS has a huge cast of characters it could have put in this game. They did this for the past 3 Disgaea games, but they kept this one basic. You were able to port all the monsters and humanoids in this game from past Disgaeas, but not this one. Really. I'll even take them without voices since the game does. I would have spent so many more hours playing this if we got this roster that at this point is a Disgaea staple, but instead we got these. That's not very complete, is it? You know why? Because this game is a modded port of the PC PSP game. It's even in the credits. What's worse is that this version, which should be the best, has less features. Where's the multiplayer section of the game? Or the Fog of War feature from the PSP? Where's the printy commentary and the bird's eye view of the map from the Nintendo DS version? Again, not very complete of this port, is it? None of this is here because again, it's just a modded port of the PC. Final thoughts. I still love this game. Most of it is because Disgaea 1 and 3 are my all-time favorite titles of the series. It was so great playing this again with the facelift. Do I recommend it though? Yes, but with some exceptions. If you love the story of Laharl, or this game in general is your favorite Disgaea game, definitely pick this one up. If you just like the series in general and one is not your favorite, I recommend picking up Disgaea 5, as it has more characters and more complex gameplay. Or if you have a PS3, Disgaea D2. So that's all I really have to say about Disgaea 1 Complete. I love it obviously because it's my favorite Disgaea, but they could have done so much more. If they put as much effort in the game as they did on their limited edition bundle with all like the goodies inside, this would have been amazing. If they would have put everything from the PSP and the DS version somehow into the Switch / PS4, it would have been the perfect game. It'd be the one that I recommend for everybody. But well, you know, this is what we got. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think of the game. And with that, thanks for watching.